welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Okay, so got this in the mail. It arrived. La Santa Muerte, Our Lady of the Holy Death, is known for answering prayers that other saints often will not. Test your faith with the evocative art of this full-color 38-card Lenormand deck, an easy-to-use guidebook. The creators and the publishers shall not be held responsible for unintended consequences of devotional requests. So this is by Pelletier French. Okay, so Dan M. Pietier, illustrated of Pietier. It's quite cool box. It's quite neat. And illustrated by Kelly L. French. Okay. So let's get some scissors here and let's get this open. Okay. Oh, got a stretch. Right, let's have a look. What a cool box. It does feel really neat the way it's done. So let's have a look here. Okay, so it's an magnetic box. Okay, so look quite neat. Let's put it to one side. Okay, so it has got it is a magnetic box, and look at the way it opens with the eyes. I think it's really cool. Guidebook is really neat. Looks like a really good guidebook. Let's have a look. Oh yes, it's got a preface, La Santa Muerte, Spanish for Our Lady of the Holy Dead, who appears as a skeletal figure, usually in flowing gowns. Can be a prickly subject. I've heard vehement accusations of cultural appropriation from Anglos levelled at other Anglos or non-Roman Catholics who venerate what some consider a Mexican Catholic folk goddess of death. Others who may suffer from thanatopia also beat the drum of misunderstanding and prejudice when it comes to discussing La Santissima Muerto, the Most Holy Death. So discussing historical facts is important to prevent disagreements. There are a few competing origin theories of Santa Muerte and no universal origin of theory. One theory has her evolving from the Aztec deity, Mezcatlahuatl, goddess of death, and since Aztec culture was destroyed by the Spanish colonials and the acquisition of their church, her worship was hidden and aspects of the Roman Catholicism and the colonial archetypes were adopted. There are references to La Santissima Muerte in 1793, and she vanishes only to reappear in the 1940s, as she resurfaces primarily as a folk saint, focused mainly on love. The second theory traces the lineage of La Flaca, the skinny girl, from the Moirai of the Greece, a topos to Rome in the form of the Parque, the Fates. The Parque Mortar, fate of death. Parque Mortar was a skeletal figure, outfitted with reaping implements and hourglass and scales. La Parca, the parched one, a female grim reaper, dates to the plague years. Veneration of La Parca likely was imported by Hernan Cortes and the early colonists to Mesoamerica, along with the practices of the Catholic Church. Cultural evolution may have occurred, specifically regarding Mixteca. Sorry, I've butchered the pronunciations of that. La Flaca would have been easily recognized by and acceptable to the natives, since their heritage had been overthrown. La Parca and Mixteca Cihuatl, Mictecacihuatl, became as one, not only in Mexico, but also extending into what is now considered the southwestern United States. I believe both accounts are correct. Regardless of the origins, Senora de la Noche, Our Lady of the Night, migrated across the borders of Mexico many decades ago. She traveled to the islands around the Gulf states and up both sides of Norte America. Her following is now global. With her growth, there are necessary differences in devotional practices due to cultural, linguistic, and geographical differences. Many consider Senora de la Noche to be evil, a death goddess. That is not the entire truth. Although she is death, she directs us to celebrate life. Santa Zimmer Muerte is associated with love, healing, protection, financial well-being, justice, and assurance of the path to the afterlife. Señora de las Sombras, Lady of the Shadows, Shadow Lady, is often invoked by these endangered by working at nights or living on the margins of society. Taxi drivers, bartenders, night cleaning staff, after-hours maintenance persons, police, soldiers, exotic dancers, waiters and waitresses, prostitutes, street vendors, vendors of counterfeit merchandise, street people, single mothers, pickpockets, petty drug traffickers, members of the LGBTQ plus community. Oops. Community, gang members, and the mentally ill. And the mentally ill. The Santa Muerte has protected people the world over from acts of hostility, brutality, and illness. The media has incorrectly portrayed her as principally a narco saint, but she provides aid for all. La Santa Muerte no discrimina. Everyone, rich, poor, somewhere in between, will eventually get to dance with her, and in the meantime she listens to the prayers of all. She does not judge. She is a true neutral figure. Even though her roots appear to stem from Roman Catholicism, La Santa Muerte does not demand exclusive devotion. Many followers also practice other religions, such as Catholicism, Protestantism, Judaism, Wicca, Santeria, and other spiritual practices. Therefore, in this guidebook, we shall not address how to practice your devotions to La Santa Muerte. Our focus instead shall be on using this particular deck of Lenormand cards as an oracular system. How you incorporate her into your divinatory practice is your business. Further, there will be users who may object that my approach is not the French approach, but aligned with the Eastern European approach. There are specific reasons for this related to the skeleton saint. Think Cinco de Mayo. To summarize, if you're looking for a book to tell you how to become a devotee of La Santa Muerte, you will not find that information here. It is not our place to tell you how to practice your spiritual life. If you're looking for a book that will reveal all the secrets of the Lenormand divination system, you will not find it here. We choose to reveal only a few crucial nuggets. A grand tableau. There are many other fine books by great authors who can guide you through your first attempts at learning to read a grand tableau. This booklet is written with the assumption you are already a follower of La Santa Muerte, or soon will be. And if this is your first Lenormand deck, we've included everything to get you on the road to reading Lenormand as well. The Santa Muerte aids her devotees before her harvest in areas of love, health, abundance, substance abuse, blockages, and legal troubles. Her final words need to be shared here. She answers prayers that other saints often will not. The creators and the publishers shall not be held responsible for unattended consequences of devotional requests. Woo! Okay, so to get that out of the way to begin with, I really felt like that was really important. Anything else in regards to Lenormand is in the book. We've got a brief history, practicality of the Lenormand system, and then reading with the Lenormand system, a glossary of synonyms, and then it goes into the card. So it's coloured pictures, as you can see here, coloured pictures, and then a little bit of a description about the card itself. So, like, for example, the rider is El Jinete. So, number one. Oh, that's what it is. Must be in Spanish. Oh, okay. It has got in Spanish there. Okay, imagine it's the mid-1800s. The rider comes down the road. You greet them. They dismount and walk their horse a bit. They chat and give news from up the road, what they have seen. The rider represents a visit that brings new information, which is different than card child. It's not Machiavellian. The information may be good or bad, but not the intent in which it's provided. It is not a formal email, which falls under letter. It may also be a bit of a Paul Revere type of ride. Casual conversation, text message, messenger, delivery, carrier mule, and news. Okay, so it gives you a little bit of information there about what the cards could mean. So it's a really cool book, really well done. So it goes through. So let's have a look at the end here. So it's got the cross, and then it goes into symbols, suits, and clusters. So various card symbols meaning falls into varied groups or clusters. So we've got the danger cluster, the love cluster, the career cluster, and circle of trust. Then it's got the mini tableau, which is a 3x3 spread. So your 9 card spread basically. And then it's got the little cross, the Pequeña Cruz, the little cross as well. So you lay out 3 cards in a row, next 3 go center card, and then the next card goes above the center card and the other one below. Okay. Then it talks about the 7 colors of La Santa Muerte. Different candle colors used by the devotees. The colors they use are important. So blue for education, comprehension, concentration, and insight. Red for love and passion. Green for law, justice, legal matters, land of fertility. White's neutral, brings peace and harmony and protection. Helps keep us on the true path. Black's for protection or harm, or both. It's the most potent energy to work with. Use caution. More than fingers can get burnt. Gold is for abundance, prosperity, and material success. Purple enhances healing both in physical and mental realms. They're the primary 7 colors. There's one more additional color that sometimes shows up, and that's brown. Is used in matters when dealing with the dead. Choose your candles wisely. So this is really cool. Wow, so this is really good. So there's a lot to read in there. I'm looking forward to getting into that. Like I said, a really cool box with the magnetics. Okay, so we've got the cards here. Oh wow, look at the bottom of that box. So really cool there. Okay, so let's remove that and let's have a look at the imagery. So the rider, wow, that's so cool. So let's have a look. Let's put this to one side. So we've got the rider. Loving the artwork. Ooh, the fox with the chicken. That's really sort of a sacrifice. It's the ritual. The heart. The man. Oh, there's alternative men. So here's your alternative, which I think is quite cool. And same with the woman. Which I think is quite cool. Extra men and women. Oh, the lilies are quite cool. Okay. Fish, anchor, and of course the cross. What a cool deck. What a cool one. Look at the backs, of course. The same as the that's the inside of the box there. So I think that's really cool. So that's the back of the box. Oh, really nice box. Okay, beautiful cards, nice quality, feels really nice, easy to shuffle. Okay, so let's do a cross reading. Let's just do a cross. So 1, 2, 3. 1 below, 1 above. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh. So what have we got? We've got the clouds. Oh, so there's some trouble which causes confusion. Like something's disrupting the flow. Disrupting the flow to things. Ooh, something's troubling. Something's disrupting the flow. It's like we need to really get a clear head in the situation. Whew. Okay, could be to do with a health issue. And a sense of security, health at home. So something could be disrupting work, and it could be in regards to the health. The health is disrupted, and yeah, it's certainly affecting the home. I do feel a sense of security, and it does affect your security when you're not feeling well. Your health is sort of unsettled. Interesting. I love it. Look at the imagery in that. Doesn't it look amazing? So yeah. So that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and listen be.